The phone vibrated while the city slept. 6:11 a.m. One message, no greeting. Change of plans. You're staying home from Europe. My kids want their real dad. I stared at the screen until the letters lost meaning. Outside, rain stitched the street together. Inside, something split. I reread it, slowly. Not the words, the intention. My kids, not our kids. Their real dad. Present tense. My suitcase waited by the door, passport inside, tickets printed. A life paused mid-breath. I didn't reply. I sat on the edge of the bed and listened to my pulse flatten. That was the moment. The precise second when love stopped being emotional and became informational. No shouting, no disbelief, just a quiet recalculation. I opened my banking app, canceled the last transfer, closed the shared account. The rain outside intensified, as if something had been decided without asking permission. By noon, I knew one thing with absolute clarity. That message wasn't a boundary, it was a confession. She had always been careful, too careful. Passwords changed monthly, calls taken on the balcony, stories told twice, never the same way. I used to call it privacy. Now I called it rehearsal. When she came home that evening, she kissed my cheek like muscle memory, asked if I'd seen the message, spoke softly, reasonably. They miss him, she said. Not their father. Him. I watched her hands, no tremor, professional calm. I nodded, smiled, told her Europe could wait. Inside, something catalogued details. The way she avoided my eyes when she said real. The way she didn't ask how I felt. Later, while she slept, I checked her phone. I didn't scroll wildly. I searched efficiently. One name, repeated. A man saved as a woman. Photos archived. Deleted messages backed up in the cloud. Years compressed into patterns. I didn't feel anger yet. Anger is sloppy. I felt precision. I moved quietly, requested phone records under the guise of a billing error, found numbers that appeared only during school hours. I ran timelines, matched absences, cross-referenced weekends she claimed were for the kids. I ordered DNA kits, not for the children, for me. Curiosity disguised as science. Every morning I made her coffee. Every night I listened. She talked about healing, about co-parenting, about doing what's best. I nodded, took notes. The DNA results came back first. No shared markers, no connection. I printed the report, folded it once, slid it into my passport holder. Then I checked property listings, listed the apartment, sold the furniture, canceled utilities, closed memberships. She didn't notice. People rarely notice exits until they echo. The final confirmation arrived in an email marked urgent. Photographs, a custody agreement draft, a man holding children who shared his face. I invited her to sit, placed the DNA report on the table, didn't explain. She read it once, twice. Her breath broke on the third line. I asked one question, calm, neutral. How long were you planning to keep me? She cried, apologized, reached. I leaned back, told her I already knew about Europe, about him, about the lie that required my absence to survive. Silence swallowed the room. By afternoon, I was gone. No note, no goodbye. I left her the apartment listing confirmation, the bank closure receipt, the custody photos printed neatly. I wanted her surrounded by truth. 2 weeks later, they returned. No lights, no furniture, no warmth, just walls and paperwork. She called, voicemail, texted, nothing. I watched from a distance, not physically, emotionally. The man she chose inherited the consequences. I kept my name, my future. She kept the truth. I boarded my flight alone, not to escape, to arrive. Somewhere between takeoff and altitude, I realized something clean and sharp. Betrayal doesn't destroy you, it clarifies you. I didn't lose a family, I exited a performance. The man she wanted was never me, and the man I became didn't need revenge, just distance. The plane cut through cloud. So did I, and I never looked back.